My name is Mitch White. I'm a retired professional athlete. Played for 5 years in the NFL. Lots of injuries, neck, back, reconstructed knee, head injuries, and been trying to find solutions, natural healing, that kind of thing over the years, sort of giving up on the doctors in the U.S. because they just keep giving me more meds and trying to mask the real problem without actually solving anything. So eventually my research in natural healing took me to Medellín and the stem cell route. So happily I've started that journey and it's been successful so far. So excited to see where it will lead a few months from now when everything continues to grow and heal my damaged areas. Well, initially, I kind of, the only thing I really knew about Colombia was from the movies and the media, those sorts of things, the cartel movies and whatnot. And I was really expecting Tijuana, Mexico type of scene down here, but it's honestly been nicer than a lot of places in the States. Everything's very clean. People are super nice, sweet, helpful. It's been very surprising, actually. It's not at all what I thought it would be. The airport was pretty simple. Yeah, not a problem at all. Going through customs was a breeze. Just one little checkpoint. I could say Mexico has been 10 times worse coming out of there, getting harassed with the taxis and that whole process of exiting the airport. So pick up from the airport, my concierge was Jaime, and he's been probably one of the best parts of this trip as far as reliability and somebody that I could trust and feel safe with. Yeah, he's been amazing. He had sent me a picture of what he looks like. Had a sign with my name on it. There's no confusion of who I was riding with. He had a nice vehicle, very clean. He spoke a fair amount of English, enough to where we can communicate, because I don't speak any Spanish. So that part's been awesome. Yeah, he's been solid part of this trip. My impressions of Medellín immediately were how clean and civilized it was, compared to what you hear about as far as the third world country. I would call this a first world country, really. It's nicer than a lot of places in the U.S. and everything's just clean and very well done. The medical facility was not what I expected. I was kind of expecting something a little more, I guess second world country, not quite America standards, but somewhere in between. And I was pleasantly surprised with that as well. It's looked like high tech, clean. Even the decorations and the way the office was put together, the furniture and whatnot was very upscale and clean and modern. Everybody seemed to be wearing beyond the mandatory gear as far as sanitary conditions, all the protective glasses and nettings and proper clothing and little booties and all the little tiny details that you would think would get lost in a place like Colombia. But it was not. Everything was down to the minute detail, what you could ask for in a medical facility. My impressions of Dr. Mia and the staff, I would say exceeded what I expected before I came here. She was very professional, answered questions, explained what was going to take place, exactly I had a lot of different procedures, but exactly what would happen in my different procedures, she was very professional and executed everything in the proper way, just as you would expect in the States. Nothing different at all. Procedures that I had. So I started with the drip, I believe, when we came in at first. Did the exosomes, the Myers cocktail, and then from there did the actual back injection. I'm not sure what it was, but facility, intrathecal injection, and 3 levels of my discs. I actually have hardware from surgery, L4, L5, I have fusion, and L5S1 artificial disc. And the 2 levels above that I've been trying to manage over these past few years without getting surgery. The intrathecal injection of the stem cells was for the head injury. I've had probably 3 significant head injuries while playing football, where I actually lost time and blacked out and all those things. So I've had a lot of problems with headaches, migraines, depression, all kinds of different emotional things, memory. So there's really haven't been any solutions as far as from the American doctor's point of view. They don't really address anything as far as that goes. The stem cells apparently will get in there and do some repair. It's a little too early to say what they've done so far, but the procedure itself wasn't bad at all. A little soreness for about a day or 2, and it went down pretty quickly. So it was a good experience as far as that goes so far. Did opt for the hair transplant. I believe it was 4,000 follicles that were extracted out of the back of my head and moved to the top and front. Let's go ahead and show you. It's been 3 days. There it is. Yeah. So it's been 3 days since the transplant, and I'm extremely surprised with the pain level. I thought it was going to be much worse than this. So it's it got swollen for about a day or 2. And seems like it's almost back to normal now. The pain is maybe like a 1 or a 2 on a scale of 10. So the procedure itself was a little, it's not for the faint of heart. It was long and a little painful at times, but hopefully it'll be worth it in the end. If I have a nice big old head of Fabio hair, it'll be much more worth it. So.